Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lair of the Overmind for part 5 of my Let's Play Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Act 5. Playing through with the monk, of course. For the start of this episode, we're just going to kind of go around the town since my friend Wrath has left, and we're just going to kind of talk to everybody and see what they have to say. So let's start right here with this Oswin character.
Why fight so hard? Thousands are dead. What do another dozen matter?
Every life matters, Oswin. Every life. What about you, Sophia? What do you have to say? Rescued.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
Well, some people are just really nice like that. That's all she has to say right now. Daedra the Scholar, what do you have to say?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Probably. Just escaping out the back window doesn't sound like that much. History of Westmarch, Part 3.
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharun's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Cartharis.
Interesting.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its
No.
location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
He must have been, I guess. Okay, let's go up north this way and see what people up here have to say. We're not going to talk to Tyrael just yet. What's up, Lorath? You have something to say about Cain?
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
Oh, please do.
He was a great man and a good friend. But now he is dead, and we will never know what might have come to pass.
Damn you, Blizzard.
One man makes such a difference.
Getting rid of our favorite
Any
character.
person can change the course of history.
Oh, what else? Diablo Slayer.
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
Yeah, I'm a badass.
I did what must be done.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
It matters not. I serve the will of the gods.
What's going on with your history, Lorath?
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
But that was not what you wanted.
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Cain. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Jared Cain. Is that possibly one of Deckard Cain's ancestors? Maybe? Descendants? Who knows?
Why have the Horadrim returned?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
This is true. Alright, that's all you got to say. What about the Soul Stone? Yeah, that's what I hear. General Torian. Last holdouts.
It cannot have been easy to defend this place for so long.
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us. But even that wasn't enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we might already be dead.
But now, I am here.
And I can kick so much ass for you. Reinforcements.
Have there been no reinforcements from the rest of the kingdom?
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malvale strikes all across Sanctuary.
I did not
Bummer.
know. That is disturbing.
Yeah, it is. A lot of places to try and defend at once. Alright, let's see who else has stuff to say. Emily, what are you up to? The angels.
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
One group of angels are behind this destruction, and I will destroy them.
Good.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Toying with powerful powers there, dude. Okay, our followers, let's see what they have to say. Kormac's unease. What makes you so uneasy, Kormac?
Kormac, are you troubled?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are a good man who dedicated his life to a cause you believed was good as well.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
Well, let's go do something about it. The Grand Maester.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch. It is imperative that I find and speak to him. I will tell him of the sins his order is committing.
I find it unlikely that he would not know.
No,
unfortunately.
You are wrong. My first memories of being a Templar are of him comforting me, welcoming me to the Brotherhood. I looked into his eyes. He is a good man, I tell you.
Denial can be an ugly thing.
Today is the day I find out how deep the Order's corruption runs.
If you do not act, you are complicit in their deception, Kormac.
This is
I
true.
will do it, even if it means going against my entire Order. I could use a good friend by my side.
Yeah, let's jump in and help Kormac solve his problems. Help Kormac learn the truth about the corruption of the Templar Order. Let's do it. Jump right in.
This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
Be prepared, Kormac.
Yeah, just in case stuff doesn't really go your way.
Kormac! Everyone says you helped slay Azmodan and Belial. They're calling you the greatest of all the Templar.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about the Order. I must speak with the Grand Maester.
This does not bode well.
He's here. Standing orders are to send you to him upon your return. Take this, the Grand Maester's new proclamation.
You've done us all proud.
There's nothing to pick up over there.
This proclamation from the Maester, it's damning. He admits his own guilt. How could I have not seen this?
Well, I guess that makes your investigation a little easier to deal with, considering there's really no investigation.
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause. Once cleansed by the Inquisitors, they will become an unstoppable force.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well at all.
We know you had nothing to do with Jondar's corruption, Kormac. You're a hero.
Thanks, I guess. Well, I guess that's his place to say thanks, isn't it? Well, that's interesting. I wonder if you can farm this quest with Kormac. Probably not. It's a lot of armor racks and stuff to check. If you could farm it, you could have this treasure goblin ring here that I have and potentially get a bunch of legendaries that way. I'll have to look into that at some point.
Our time has finally come, and we owe it all to you.
Well, don't praise me too much.
Bring me that whip. It is time to purify this initiate.
Stop! How can you do this to your fellow Templar?
We bless them with the truth, as we did for you, Kormac. But if the greatest of all Templar wishes them freed, it shall be so. We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
How generous of you.
Kormac, the shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Do we now?
Yes, we do, Grand Maester.
I'm surrounded.
You have betrayed us all, starting with the torment of our initiation.
It was brutal but necessary. I did the hard things no one else would, for the ascension of humanity. I carry the weight of my actions with me always. Are you ready to make a similar sacrifice, Kormac? Will you stand with me and become Meister in due time? I need you.
But... No! Your power has driven you to madness if you think I would help you rule over mankind!
This saddens me greatly, my son. I am sorry. Kill him.
Yeah. You hope that you can do that. I got some bad news for you, though, man. No way. Not with my epiphany.
I need spirit.
I had a great idea. And you can't do nothing to stop it. Down he goes. Whoop, go back. Check the journal.
Man is a flawed being. Time and again we have seen good men give in to temptation. Though it is painful, I have found only one answer. We must cleanse the minds of our recruits, so they will never fall prey to the corruption of the demons, or the blind self-righteousness of the angels.
It's a dangerous game you're playing there, Maester. Unfortunately, it's going to cost you your life. After I get rid of your lackeys, that is.
Not enough spirit.
You brought this on yourself, Kormac.
I don't have enough spirit.
Oh snap. Not good.
I must wait longer.
Really, really, really not good. Shoot. I'm gonna die.
That.
Lower, nope, don't lower the difficulty. I can do this. Or not. Or I'll just have my first death for the series. That's okay. No worries. Revive a corpse. Oh, I hope you guys are ready now. Now you screwed.
Guitar has raised me to new heights.
Waves of light all over the place.
Spirit. I will wait.
My gosh. It's brutal. My gosh, I might actually have to lower the difficulty here. Or just run outside and take a break for a second. Is there any super toughness boosting stuff I can use? Looks like it. 30% more toughness. Yeah. 2.3 million, that's pretty good. Any more toughness boosting items? A lot of toughness on that weapon. Let's go ahead and equip it. Because why not? We'll re-equip the fist here in just a moment. Let's see here. I think that is pretty much it for the toughness boosters. So let's potion up and get our butts back in there. Almost twice as much toughness, but it looks like it's not really doing us all that much good.
I don't have enough spirit.
My gosh. Strong, strong dude. Well, if I'm having trouble with him, I'm probably going to have trouble with the rest of the stuff, so I'll go ahead and just lower the difficulty. I'm just not quite ready for Torment yet, it seems. Potion up and get back in there.
Not enough spirit.
Get him! Keeps healing himself, no wonder. Well, he is a Templar. I guess that makes sense that he can heal himself. So,
I don't have enough spirit.
get him, dang it! Alright, so if you notice yourself having problems with this guy, draw him down here into the hallway. Apparently his lackeys won't come to help him if you're that far away. There's a pro tip for y'all. Almost got him. Got him, sweet. Didn't really get much. That's alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of the last of these guys.
I need spirit.
Get out of here, Inquisitors. You don't belong here anymore. Your order is destroyed. Now it's time to loot. Doesn't look like there's any treasures. Oh, wait. Kormac.
I dedicated my life to a lie.
Happens.
Everything I thought I knew, it was all in the service of a madman. I swear that every Templar I meet will be freed from the lies of the Order. And if they refuse, I will be forced to convince them.
Well, good luck on that front. We get a real splendid chest for our troubles with a rare Marquis Ruby and a Marquis Topaz. Nice. Pretty sweet stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and salvage what we got. Go ahead and put our Sledge Fist back on and our Immortal Kings back on. Get our damage back up a little bit. And let's see here. Looks like that helmet is a lot better than my Mempo. Yes, indeedy. So I'm going to go ahead and equip it because I can. Try to re-roll that into a socket or something like that. We'll go ahead and put this Mempo with my other stuff. Let's go ahead and just start salvaging everything else. The boots. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Yeah, it does more damage, doesn't it? Well, not by much. I'll keep my Sledge Fist for the moment. That's not really all that great. Don't need the belt. Okay. Yeah, it's a big toughness hand, but I think I'm going to go ahead and salvage it anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and put the Mempo back in here, and then put all of our craftables and gems in here. Awesome. Okay, let's continue talking to people, see what's going on. Lord Vermilion.
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Right, because the poor totally have that capability.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. And now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
Yeah, where did they get the funds to do this?
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul.
Okay. You're going to die. Alright, what's going on, Hadrig? A new companion.
Who is this?
I'm Bryson. I was trapped in a cellar until Hadrig rescued me.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. He must be grateful.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
Uh-oh. Troubles arise.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. It couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
A bit harsh, but, you know, if it's your favorite hammer, that kind of sucks. You are a smith, after all.
Is there anything on your mind, Hedrig?
Yes, actually. I was just remembering what happened in New Tristram after the falling star hit. I'd never seen Mira so scared. Leah came by later, telling us there were wounded men at the inn.
And your wife still went to help them.
Yeah.
I heard Tyrael was an angel. Why isn't he helping Malthael?
Well, who said he isn't?
Oh, come on now. Delilah the collector merchant.
Good day.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. You can potentially find upgrades in the vendors now. Just so y'all know about it. Looks like I'm not going to get so lucky this time. It's nice seeing that 108 million gold that I made before the auction house closed. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Alright, so there's really nothing to buy from her. See what Bryson has to say. What are your thoughts, Bryson?
I don't feel like talking right now.
Okay. So, since you don't feel like talking right now, let's make you talk about your past.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford.
Looks like you do
They
feel
died
like
when
talking.
The plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Yeah. You spared them the drama.
Without embracing Malthael are eternally damned. But I can commune with our Lord, asking him to grant them a reprieve. Only a simple payment is required.
Bless my poor husband, please.
You must save my children.
For only 500
Please,
gold.
my friends, one at a time. Bring your offerings to the stand, and I will grant your loved ones this blessing.
I call scam. Let's see what's going on over here. Lord Harold Snow, Harold the Weasel.
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
What a weasel. I guess that's why they call him a weasel. Makes perfect sense. About you guards. Any of you guards have anything important to say? Probably not. Doesn't really look like it. Alright, so let's, Covetous Shen. I have been waiting for this for quite some time. Let's see what Shen has to say.
Did you know there were once two moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Durgist.
The whole story. That would be a welcome change.
Durgist's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then tell me if you are a god.
We must know. And you're going to be cryptic, of course. God of Desire. Let's find out about the God of Desire.
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was so beautiful that Durgist was determined to make her his own. Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts and attention until she succumbed and agreed to become his wife. But Dirge's jealousy was so great, he hid Lyria high in the heavens, far away from the reach of men and gods.
Even the gods can be possessed of jealousy.
True that.
Yes, that was Dirge's. Desire was his very nature.
I see. Zai's plan. What was
Zai
it?
was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when Lyria's path hid her behind the silver moon. For when the sun set, Dirges had to leave Lyria's side, you see, for desire rules the night. He could only watch from below, as she drifted across the ocean of stars. Then Zai climbed, silent as a whisper, into Lyria's palace in the heavens.
Was it love that drove him?
No, but stealing from Dirges would make Zai a legend.
Yeah, I can see that. What are your thoughts, Shen?
Have you been eating enough? I've noticed this about you. When things get difficult, you get very focused. Maybe I'll cook for you. So, if it's all the same, we probably both be happier if I didn't.
All right, then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. It's probably about 30 minutes long or maybe a bit longer. Go ahead and give this video a like if you did indeed like it. Give me a comment if you have any suggestions for me. And subscribe if you'd like to see more videos in the future. Alright, thanks again you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.